Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy and Taylor are horrified when Hayes brings home a horrifying gift from art school. After her confrontation with Will Spencer, Luna Nozawa will return her attention to more significant issues, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. After realizing that Will was fooling her, Luna became furious and threatened him with the revolver she had purchased for Steffy Forrester. But rather than Will, Luna's primary grievance is with Steffy. As the focus of the episode returns to Steffy as Luna's actual aim, it appears that Will survive this showdown. Naturally, Luna is aware that Hayes Finnegan is the best method to reach Steffy. Hayes has been participating in a summer art program at the beach home, so Luna will return there. There, Luna had already gone up to Hayes and given him a gift of an origami crane. Luna will now go up to Hayes once more and give him a gift to take home. When this encounter occurs, Luna will be evading the police, yet she will still take the chance. Regardless of what she tells Hayes, it appears like Luna will want to convey a strong and unsettling message to Steffy. Given how heavily B&B has embraced origami, it's likely that Luna will use origami in her upcoming present. Hayes will gladly accept any origami that Luna gives because he obviously adores it. Hayes will show it off to Steffy and Taylor Hayes after he gets home with his most recent gift. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor and Steffy will be absolutely appalled by what Hayes has brought back to the Cliff House. As viewers will remember, Luna had a staff member print off a photo of Steffy at the shooting range. Luna proudly hung that picture on her refrigerator after shooting several holes in it. What if Luna makes this next origami gift using that picture of Steffy with the bullet holes in it? It's simple to picture Steffy gradually dissecting it and determining that this must be Luna's creation. In any case, Taylor and Steffy will soon lose it since Luna will definitely go out with Hayes once again and give him something to take home. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will carry out her vindictive Steffy quest. Stay back for more information on all the exciting events that lies ahead. Rich Forrester is overcome by his jealousy. Since Rich Forrester accepted Taylor Hayes' proposal and the two became legally engaged, all eyes are on him on The Bold and the Beautiful. Rich Forrester wearing a ring and going to the altar to say "I do" are two completely different things though. Before Rich and Taylor's big wedding day, will his jealousy get the better of him? Read on to find out. Here are some spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful. Taylor Hayes believes she has defeated Brooke Logan, and that her fight is done. She is unaware, however, that she has yet to secure her ex-husband. The return of Nick Marone might seriously disrupt Taylor's wedding arrangements. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful indicate that Taylor will be excited to decide on a wedding date and organize the lavish ceremony. She will begin to see that her fiancé is somewhat distracted and more anxious about his half-brother having an affair with his ex-wife than he is about choosing a location and creating a wedding gown. For what length of time will Taylor continue to believe that she is engaged to Rich? Everyone else in the family will be able to tell that Rich Forrester is being slow and envious of Brooke and the captain. According to B&B previews, Rich is only going to become cold-hearted as Brooke pushes her new romance in his face. Does Taylor really want to marry someone who is still in love with another woman, even if she is successful in getting Rich to say "I do" this summer? Is Rich on his way to the Heartbreak Hotel? Or will he be able to conceal his jealousy from Taylor? Does Taylor have a romantic partner? Indeed. Will she be able to keep that love safe? Yes, twice. Fans claim that she is also desperate, acting too quickly and taking on too much. It would be an understatement to say that we were somewhat taken aback when she proposed on Tuesday. However, she did, and because Rich, to be honest, didn't exactly leap at the chance to walk down the aisle again, we were left wondering what he would do next. She was fortunate that our man realized his mistake by Wednesday, put Taylor's ring on her finger, and offered her hope for their future. An honorable man? Just once name. Katie got this man completely incorrect, even though we know she's a woman who sees the best in others. Absolutely incorrect. Brooke is fully aware that Ridge is a liar, cheater, and someone who can't seem to keep his lips or hands shut. We don't know why, but she wants him back. Additionally, Brooke seems to want him more the more Katie spoke about what a wonderful man he is. Oh, the Logans forget how awful that man really is so easily. When Will was hooked up to take down Luna, He received a hard lesson in planning. He believed he was cunning. He believed he was intelligent. He had nothing on his mark, though. Luna quickly realized that something was wrong. Why were they still wearing their clothing if he was there to get her? Taylor gushes Luna's gun, and Nick's engagement bombshell. Finally, a recap of the bold and the beautiful. Luna Nozawa pulls a gun on Will Spencer in today's episode. In the meantime, Brooke Logan receives the engagement news from Nick Marone. Nick and Brooke are still working at Forrester Creations. The news of the engagement has left the blonde in shock. Brooke yells that Taylor Hayes was so desperate that he proposed. The sailor is adamant that the engagement is genuine. Nick provides her with the details she requests. The fact that Rich Forrester didn't run away from Taylor astounds Brooke. According to Nick, the ring was purchased in St. Thomas. Brooke finds this unbelievable. She had hoped that Ridge would wake up at last. For once, Nick advises Brooke to stand up for herself. Is this the way she wants to live? While Brooke is in this state, the sailor won't leave. Ridge will be pleading with Brooke once more if Taylor is dumped, but there is one alternative. Their wedding comes to mind. Brooke is held by Nick. Taylor looks at her engagement ring at Eric Forrester's estate. She refers to it as empowering. Brooke will suffer a severe hit as a result. Ridge advises him to tell the blonde before someone else does. Conversation shifts to RJ Forrester. Ridge believes that although RJ will be let down, they will ultimately support Tridge. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker and John Finn Finnegan were at the Cliff home. Electra Forrester and Steffy Forrester Finnegan are still observing the surveillance. Luna claims to have a strategy to permanently halt Steffy. Finn and Steffy believe they have her. Steffy wants Luna taken into custody. Until they have more, Baker is unable to. Luna aiming the rifle at Will should be sufficient, but the deputy chief is correct. Where are the police officers? Luna has finished discussing Steffy. Will doesn't like it when she tries to make out with him. Luna becomes acutely aware that she is being tricked. She tears his shirt open, revealing the cables. The fact that he did this to Luna is unbelievable. Will claims that she has threatened Electra and committed horrible acts. Will goes on to say that she is returning to prison, and that she needs expert assistance. At that point, Luna reaches for her revolver and cautiously walks up to a tense Will. Luna calls him a letdown and declares she will not return to prison. Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching the CBS or Paramount Plus soap opera to see what happens next. Will is pulled by Luna's gun. Lieutenant Baker, Steffy, Electra, and Finn kept watching while Will attempted to trick Luna. Steffy, Luna bemoaned. She's the only thing between me and my dad. Will wished Luna could do something to solve her issue. Yes, there is. I can let her go. Make sure she doesn't bother me ever again, Luna remarked casually. Lieutenant Baker said he needed to hear more. But Steffy believed they finally had enough proof to capture Luna. Will attempted to persuade Luna to continue, but Luna said she had had enough of Steffy. I've finally got you to myself. She began kissing Will's neck and murmured, Do you have any idea what I'm going to do to you? Uncomfortably, Electra stared until Luna stopped. She questioned Will why he was indeed there after giving him a dubious glance. Will attempted to clarify once more that he ended his relationship with Electra because they were so different from one another. Will, I think we'd make a fantastic couple, but not if you're playing me. I genuinely like you. I am always being asked about Steffy and what I would do to her. Why would you give a damn? Luna was curious. We wouldn't be speaking at this moment if you truly desired me as much as I desired you. Luna ripped Will's shirt open to show the wire connected to his chest, saying, No, we'd be naked. As Luna came to terms with the realization that she had been duped, Will tried to explain himself. This routine of flirting. Since you've been working with them, you coming over was merely a setup, correct? Did Steffy put you through this? Luna sobbed. As Lieutenant Baker called for assistance, Will maintained that Steffy had nothing to do with this. Will allegedly wanted Luna to return to prison. Luna declared, I truly felt you were different, Will. Hold on, are you crazy? You took 2 lives. Electra was threatened by you. I warned you to stay away from her. And you're going to Steffy's house now? He cried. According to Luna, all she wanted was to see her father. Will told Luna straight out that Finn didn't want to be with her and that someone like you shouldn't be roaming the streets. Will was crying as he threatened to send Luna back to prison to make amends for his father's wrongdoing. The group around Steffy's kitchen table watched in terror as Luna took the gun out of the drawer and swung it around casually. I'll stop at nothing to avoid returning to that prison, Luna vowed. And I mean anything. Sitting on Eric's couch, Ridge and Taylor celebrated their newfound engagement and love. Taking the bull by the horns and making a marriage proposal gave Taylor a sense of empowerment. She believed that more women ought to give it a try. You're such a romantic. Who knew? At lunch I'm proposing, Ridge remarked. With a thoughtful expression on his face, Ridge gazed into space as Taylor lay on his shoulder, and expressed her excitement for their future. He mentioned that Taylor had always been quite gentle with him when they got up. Taylor took pride in making it happen. Though they were eager to begin their next chapter together, they recalled their younger years. Taylor went on to say that their engagement will not be well received by one person. Ridge was fully aware of Taylor's identity. Brooke had been adamant that Ridge would come back to her at any moment, Taylor noted. Ridge was aware that his engagement would disappoint RJ. Hopefully he'll see how happy you are and give us his blessing, Taylor stated. Nick informed Brooke what he had overheard Ridge and Taylor at Il Giardino while she stood in Eric's office speechless. Brooke found her voice at last. This is unbelievable. I didn't believe he desired that, she remarked. I was aware of Taylor's desperation. She was aware that Ridge would not bow down. I apologize. I'm finding it difficult to accept this. At last, Nick explained Taylor's proposal to Brooke, and how he had just happened to hear it. The fact that Ridge appeared taken aback by Taylor's discussion about their future was one of the few things that gave Brooke hope. When Brooke discovered that Taylor had brought her own engagement ring, she was taken aback. Why did Brooke still want this merry-go-round, Nick wondered. Is it truly your desire to be tossed around like that? He said. Sit in a holding pattern? Brooke said. It's just hard to let go, before Nick declared. I know I mentioned my trip to Italy, but I'm not leaving just yet. Not with you this way. Brooke, it's time for you to lift yourself up, and I will assist you in doing so. Brooke attempted to grin as Nick said, You're not alone. She couldn't stop thinking about the proposition, so the smile didn't last long. I never imagined things would go to this point. An engagement. A ring. A pledge. It doesn't last, she said. Not with them. Nick clarified, with him, pointing out that Ridge was never able to stay committed to anyone. I predict that the same thing will occur once more. He will abandon Taylor, shatter her heart, and then return to you with a vengeance. This time don't let it happen. Brooke, you have an opportunity to make a difference. Additionally, you've got another advantage. You have an alternative, Nick remarked. At last, Brooke let Nick draw her into an embrace.